decimals with 10 power. Okay, in this case, before starting to multiply, you should know what are 10 powers. Okay, as I told you earlier also, 10 to the power of 1 means that is only 10. Okay, only 10. 10 to the power of 2. Okay, 10 powers 10 to the power of 2 means this is indicating 10 times 10. Okay, 10 multiplied with 10. 10 multiplied twice. So that will give you 100. Then third one, 10 to the power of 3. That means 10 will be multiplied twice. Okay, 10 into 10 into 10. So that will give you 1000. After that, 10 to the power of 4. That means 10 should be multiplied 4 times 10 into 10 into 10 into 10. So that will be 10,000. Okay. These are our 10 powers. Okay. Before starting to multiply, you should know what are our 10 powers. Okay. Let's do an example. Yeah. 55.3 multiplied with 100. Okay. To multiply, you can multiply this one by using number 100. Okay. Rather than multiplying, I'll give you an easy method to multiply this. Okay, here, okay, write the 55.3 as it is while multiplying with 10 powers. Okay, while multiplying with 10 powers, here you can see there are two zero digits. Okay, there are two digits, two zero digits. So when you multiply by using 10 powers, this decimal should move two digits toward its right. So it's gonna be 5530. Okay, I'll repeat once more what we did here. 55.3 multiplied with 100. Okay, while multiplying this, you can write the number as it is. So 55.3. While multiplying with 10 powers, you should find 100 is 10th which power. Okay, 10th which power. 100 is 10 to the power of 2. Okay, it's not a big task. Okay, only two zeros. Okay, only two zeros here. So we can represent it as 10 to the power of 2. 100 is 10 to the power of 2. So while multiplying 55.3 into 100, okay, hence 100 is a 10 power. Okay, 10 power. We can write it as, okay, something like this. 55.3 multiplied with 100 tens which power? Okay, tens which power? 10 to the power of 2. Okay, 10 to the power of 2. Here there are two zeros. You can remind like this. Okay, 10 to the power of 2 means there are two zeros, 10 to the power of 2. Then after, while multiplying, just write the number as it is, 55.3. While multiplying with 10 power, the decimal should move two digits. Okay, it should be moved two digits towards its right. Okay, towards its right. So 1, 2, 1 and 2. So your decimal should be placed somewhere here. But here you can see there is a space. There's a space. So in this space, we can replace it by using a 0. So finally, your answer should be 5530. Okay, 5530. Let's do one more example. In this case, this one. 1.715 multiplied with 10. Okay, in this case, let's see how to multiply this. We can write this one as a 10 multiple like this. 1.715 remains same. 10 can be wrote like this. 10 to the power of 1. Okay, 10 means only one zero in this 10 power. So 10 to the power of 1. That means your decimal should move one digit towards its right. Okay, one digit towards its right. So we should move something like this. So finally your answer should be 17.15. Okay, 17.15. One more example, let's see. In this case, let's multiply 2508.51. Okay, it should be multiplied with 1000. Okay, in this case, how can we do it? Okay, let's see. In this case, same as our previous examples. What do we need to do? We have to write the number to 2508.51 should be multiplied with 10 to the power of 1, 2, 3. 10 to the power of 3. Then after we can write like this. 2580.51. Hence 10 to the power of 3. The decimal should move 3 digits towards its right. Okay, towards its right. Okay, let's move. 1, 2, 3. Okay, our decimal should be somewhere here. But here you can see in between this space there is no any numbers. We can't leave this without numbers. So over here we can replace this space by using a 0 digit. So finally your answer should be without decimals. This is 2,508,510. Likewise, this is the way you should represent your answer. Okay, for the first question, yeah, 10 to the power of 2. Okay, 10 to the power of 2, no? So decimal should move 2 digits towards its right. So this is gonna be 8,850.3. Okay, for the second question, 0.30 multiplied with 10 to the power of 1. Okay, that means the decimal should move 1 digit towards its right. So you can write it as 0.30. Okay, 0.30. But this is not the proper way. Okay, this is not the proper way. Don't represent your answer something like this. Okay. When I ask you any numbers, did you give your number 0308? Likewise, no. So your answer should be 3.0. Okay. Don't consider about the 0 which is before this 3. Okay, which is before this 3. Don't consider about that 0. You can represent your answer only 3.0. Okay, let's see our next one. 10 to the power of 3. Okay, 10 to the power of 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 digits towards its right. So 0047. 0047. This is not the proper way. So we can cut off these 2 zeros before the numbers. You can only write your answer as 47. Okay, you should only represent your answer as 47. That's not proper to indicate 0047. Okay, then the fourth question, 4000 multiplied with 100. As I informed you earlier, in a number if there is no any decimals, you can conclude the decimal is located in its last. Okay, in its last. So 10 to the power of 2. So that means the decimal should move 2 digits. In 4000, the decimal is already in last. It should move 2 digits. Furthermore, 1 and 2. It should be something like this. Okay, our decimal should be here. In these spaces, there is no any numbers. No, we can leave it as spaces. You have to substitute some zeros in these spaces. So your answer should be 400,000. 400,000. 4 with 5 zeros. This one, 10 to the power of 2. Okay, 10 to the power of 2 digits. 1, 2. So decimal should be here. 0.07.7. Okay, so we can write without these 2 zeros. So your answer should be 7.7. Then 1000 means 10 to the power of 3. So this digit 3, this decimal should move 3 digits towards its right. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. In this space, there is no any numbers. We can replace this by using a 0. So finally, your answer should be 9,190. 9,190. It's not important to indicate the decimal after the number. Okay, no need to indicate the decimal after the number. If the decimal is located somewhere in between these numbers, you should indicate. Okay, you should indicate those ones. Here you can see in between the decimal is located here also in between. Here there is no any decimal because the decimal is located in its last. So it's not important to indicate the decimal something like this. Here it's important to indicate the decimal, but here not like that. Then after, for this question, no need to worry about it. 2 multiplied with 1000, that is exactly 2000. Okay, exactly 2000. That's all. Here, this last one is 10 to the power of 1. In this case, let's move our decimal 1 digit towards its right. So it will become 10.04. Okay, 10.04. That's all for question.